Hello, everybody. Drew, aka Catching Rockets, here. Um, for this next part in the trading series, I'm going to be going over volume profile. Um, in my previous video, I went over how to get this on your charts, at least for Thinkorswim and TradingView. So if you don't know how to do that, please go back and watch the previous video. Um, right now, I'm looking at Amazon 30-minute, which is where you want to chart your POCs. The POCs are going to be these red lines on the charts. And again, I covered this in the last video. I'm not going to talk about POCs again. But POCs are part of your volume profile. The volume profile, you can see here, is all of the buying and selling that took place in the day. And these are based on average true range. So the time frame that you're looking at actually doesn't matter for your volume profile. Um, on the volume profile, you can see here there's an area that's highlighted um, up here, and down below is grayed out. This highlighted area is called the value area, and the value area is where either 70 or 68% of all of the trading takes place on any given day, depending on how you have it set. So I'll show you my settings right now. Row size I set to 200, and my value area volume I set to 68. Some traders like to set it to 70%. Some like to set it to 68. My mentor taught me 68%, and that's what I go with. That's the standard 2-point deviation from 70. Um, so the main thing you want to pay attention to with your volume profile is I'm going to draw some lines, and I'm going to change the color of these so you guys can see them better. There's volume shelves that form, we'll say roughly here. Technically, the POC is a good bottom line for this area because you have a really strong volume shelf up here at the top. And actually, yeah, I'm gonna take this off. If we come to here, we have another volume shelf right about there, down to here. So up here we have a volume shelf, and down here we have a volume shelf. So I can guarantee you right now I have my candlesticks turned off. This is not pre-planned. I didn't look at this. So I can tell you, oh, it traded here at one point sideways and then sideways at one point up here. I can switch to any day, and I can tell you roughly what happened based on looking at this volume shelf. We probably also had a little bit of consolidation. It's not going to be very much, though, but through here to here, this area here is a skinny belly, so the stock price will move quickly from here to about here. And we'll draw another little area here. It's not a very big shelf, so there's not very much support here. And then down here at the bottom as well, we have another small shelf, but again, it's not going to hold the stock price here for very long. But so the way you want to think of your volume profile is, like I said, these are going to be volume shelves. Or I like to refer to them as steps. Here in this area, we'll just put an X because there's also almost nothing here to support the stock. So it should move through this area fairly quickly. Same with here. There isn't much of a very much volume through here to support the stock. So the way that I like to think of these volume shelves is like stairs, or like rungs on a ladder. As long as you have a stair or a rung, you can stand there and you're not going to fall. You can take a step up to the next stair or the next rung, very quickly from one stair to the other. You can hang out here if you want to, and then you can go up to the next stair, or you could even go down to the stair below. But here, because there are these stairs, you can hang out as long as you want, and then you can hop up to the next one. But these skinny belly areas, you're going to travel through very quickly. Like I said, before I turn the candlesticks on, this area here, it's not a lot of volume. You want to see something more like this or more like this. But we did hang out here for a minute. And again, same thing here and same thing here. So I'll turn the candlesticks back on now. And if we go to like 3-minute candles, we'll get a better idea. So it's exactly what I said. Consolidation through here are able to move quickly down. I didn't highlight this area, but there's really no volume through here. So we're able to move down quickly here. Once we break through this, it's like 1 3-minute candle to this next little shelf. And then same thing, break back down to this little shelf here. Again, move quickly down through here. There's not very much volume. Back up to here, consolidate a little bit, and then we actually gap up again to this area, consolidate a little bit, gap up through this, just like I said, there's nothing to support it there, consolidate here, and gap up again, consolidate, consolidate all through here, and then we're able to gap up to this next shelf up here. Like, you can't make this up. Like, I don't know that anybody would think that I'm able to memorize exactly what the candles are going to do on a chart. But I can switch to a different date and show you exactly the same thing. So actually, let's just do that. Let's remove all of this. What am I? I want to remove all these drawings. I don't know why it's taking me. Oh. There we go. So now let's try another day just to show that, I don't know that 3 days back is enough. I'm just going to go back like randomly. So there's no way I'm counting days here. Hopefully people realize that. And we'll do this day here. So same thing here. We're going to have a nice volume shelf up here at the top. Make this clearer to about here, we'll call it. Skinny belly here. Volume shelf here. Skinny belly. Volume shelf. And we'll call it to here. And again, a little bit of a skinny belly through here. This area I'm about to draw right now is almost not really going to act very much as far as a consolidation area, but there will be a tiny bit of consolidation through here. And then this is all skinny belly. So now let's just turn the candlesticks back on and take a look at how this looks. Oh, we want those 3-minute candles. So let me do replay to here and go to 3-minute. So here we go. Excuse me, I need to cough. I don't think I opened with that, but if my voice sounds funny, I'm pretty sick right now, but I want to get these videos out to people. So this is pre-market here. We're not even going to look at this, but here, like I said, this is that skinny belly area. We are actually able to fall right through this. Like I said, not going to be very much consolidation here, but there will be some. Come all the way down through all of this skinny area here, pop up, consolidate a little bit, like I said, in this area, just a little bit of consolidation here. We did find a little bit of support here and a bounce. Tiny bit of consolidation through here, move up to this next level and consolidate pretty good through here. Able to come almost back down to this area. Bounce, a little bit more consolidation, move up to this area, actually consolidate down through here. Bounce, and again, skinny belly, we're just going to fly through here like it's nothing. And then we start consolidating through this area for the rest of the day. Once we do break below this volume area, just straight down to the next consolidation area. So hopefully everybody can see. There's no way I can, quickly scroll to a date and find these, and have it memorized. These volume shelves are very powerful. Again, act like stairs or support areas where a stock is able to consolidate or stand. Let's turn off this chart replayed mode. And I need to get rid of, oh wow, it's not going to let me get rid of all those lines I drew. I need to delete these really quick, sorry. Otherwise I'm going to have a very messy chart. So there's a couple other key things that we want to look at for, let's go to the 30-minute, our volume profile. So if we have a volume profile like this that looks like a lowercase b, you're going to be trending down for the day. If we have a volume profile that looks like a P, like this one does here, we're going to see uptrend on the day. Yeah, here's another B. Another B here. I guess a very small P here. We've had some weird days. During market hours, this is definitely a B. So anyway, just something to notice when you're trading. But it is good to have your volume profile on and to watch it. Let me see if I can find a good example of what I want to show next. Okay, here we go. Let's turn off the candlesticks again. So as I had mentioned before, this highlighted area on the chart, this actually looks a lot better on TOS. It's like a blue shaded area and it's much more easy to see. But for all intents of this video, I'm just going to highlight it with these red lines. So this here is going to be my 68% value area where 68% of the trading took place on any given day. There's a very simple trading rule to use with the value area. And that is once a stock has traded in this range, established itself in this range, and breaks below or breaks above, and then re-enters. So if we break above back into the value area, you would take puts here. 80% of the time, it will go from the top to the bottom. You will see some resistance here where your, this volume shelf is and where your POC is that's forming during the day, but it should get through it and come down to the next side. Again, 80% accuracy, which, if you've been trading for a while, 80% is good. The inverse would be if we come below, again, you want to range in this area, break below the value area and come back inside. 80%, we're going to go from the bottom to the top. Me personally, as a trader, I do trade these because, like I said, it is roughly 80% accurate. But I don't play from bottom to top or top to bottom. Once I'm up like my 40, 20, 30, 40%, I'll take my profits. I will set like a trailing stop loss and just keep moving the goalpost up, to try to squeeze out more profit. But, excuse me, need to cough again. I'm always pretty quick to take my profits and even quicker to cut my losses. So let me turn on the candles just so you can see how this looks here. Well, actually, this was not a good example. We never ranged through here. We never established ourselves through this area. So I actually zoomed in on the wrong day. But let's look at a day where we did range in the value area and then leave and come back inside. So it doesn't happen every trading day, but, on every stock, but you can find it every trading day on different stocks. So anyway, this is it here. Like I said, we've established ourselves here, left, came back in, and made the full move. If I switch to, like 3-minute candles, you'll get a better idea of how this looks. Actually, I take it back. We didn't really establish ourselves here. Over here we do. We leave, come back in, and actually retest, and then we make the full move across. But, this move here, from here to here, is enough to get your 20%. And the retest is definitely, good to take. And actually, I'm glad that we came across this. No mistakes. When my mentor was teaching me, he always told me, the retest is always going to be the bigger move. But sometimes if you wait for the retest, you won't get the move at all. And so he would say, yeah, grab the trade here. And you're expecting a rejection at this POC, right? So this is our POC for the day. So you kind of expect a rejection there, and we get the rejection. So, as soon as you see this indecisive candle or this selling pressure on the top of this candle, you can hop out there. Again, you're going to make your 20% at least on this move. And then when you get the retest, happily enter the trade again. If you get faked out here, cool. Take your profits and run. But it does end up making the full move to the other side. And then same thing here. We end up coming back in, and on the retest, we make the full move again. So it's a very good, very easy, profitable trade. 80% effective. It's one of the ways that my mentor grew his first account. We're going to use these volume shelves to draw supply and demand. So from here, we could even come down here. It's really up to you. But for now, we'll just grab that volume shelf. Let's look at ones where, we don't know what happens in the future here, but we can turn off the candlesticks really quick. This is going to be looks like a demand zone. But so if you can't see what I'm doing, I'm grabbing the main volume shelf here. We'll do a few. I'm not going to do too many. I don't want to waste a bunch of time on the video drawing boxes that are just going to bore people. But we'll do enough to give an idea. So that's good enough for now. So basically what we're looking for is when price comes up to here and rejects, you're going to take puts. If it comes up to here and crosses to the other side, you're going to take calls. Same thing here. If we come down and we bounce, we're going to take calls. If we reject through, if we cross below the box, we're going to take puts. And again, bounce, calls, pass through, puts. Sorry, again, need to cough. And let me just turn the candles back on and we'll take a look here. So here it's perfect. Market opens, we come up, we touch this. We actually touch the POC and reject, and you would take puts all the way down. If we drew supply here, or demand, sorry, here, which I didn't. Again, when we cross through here, we would take calls, or even on the retest here, boom, you're good. You can see here we pass through. This candle, I highly doubt you would, well, it's a 30-minute candle, actually, sorry. But it's after hours. So during trading hours, we come down. You might get a small trade out of this move, come back and retest, and you're golden all the way down. Again, same thing here. You're good playing puts. When we cross above, you can take calls. Same here, take puts. This one actually comes down, touches here. You could take calls up to here, take puts down. So all day long, this is how you want to use POC's volume profile, supply and demand. Here we can play puts to the downside, come back, and when we pass above here, take calls all the way up, and actually touch this POC up here. So anyway, yeah, that's how we do it. Anyway, much love, everybody. Hope this video is informative. I hope it helps you out, and I will catch y'all later. Bye. And since this video, actually we're at like 18 minutes right now. It is getting a little bit long. But that's really all I wanted to cover on the value area. Hopefully it was informative for you guys. So during your trading, have those volume profiles on, look for your volume shelves and look for your skinny bellies, and know that when you break below or above a volume shelf with a skinny belly, there's going to be a quick move to the upside or the downside. Anyway, much love, everybody. Have a good rest of your day. Take care. Bye.